it's really great to see you, and I do hope that you are well. We've come today to the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway, and we were invited here by Owen, who's orchestrating the 10-year anniversary of the miniature railway. They've also got a lot of model railways on show and quite a few miniature steam engines as well. And we actually brought down the auto tank to put on display. And I think it's the first time it has ever been on public display, certainly during our ownership of it. So it was really good to be able to help out in a small way. And they very kindly let us ride the rails. So we're on the train now, waiting to depart down to Duffield and looking forward to the journey. I must admit, I've never ridden on this railway before. Now, we have visited before, but we didn't get an opportunity to ride the rails, so really looking forward to this. I've been following this line since it first reopened, so it'll be really great to see all the locations and the sites that so far I've only read about in magazines and online. So let's settle back and enjoy the ride. Today's video comes in association with Train-O-Matic, makers of DCT decoders and accessories that are designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. Find the full range available to order now at tramfabrique.co.uk. Additional support comes from...
This is Clark Railworks, and this is what we do. You'll know us from Ellis Clark Trains, and you'll get the same friendly expertise with us too. We've got a huge range of pre-owned model railways from all your favourite manufacturers, and maybe some you hadn't heard of before. It's the place to come for quality. We don't stock substandard models, and everything we sell is fully tested and photographed by model railway experts. No matter whether you model 00 gauge, N, HO or more, we have sought after models from all around the world with new listings added every weekday. Check out what's available now at clarkrailworks.com and don't miss out on your latest logo.
But before we fire up that Hunslet austerity and get ourselves going, don't forget that you can really help out the channel by tickling that like button. It really does enjoy being tickled. Go on. Oh, that tickles. That's what you want to do. You can also share this video out to social media as well. Let other people know about the great content that we do. And if you haven't already done so, subscribing to the channel is quick, easy, free, and the best way to make sure that you keep up to date with some amazing content.
Hi, this is Zoe, also known as the Cupboard Monkey from the Monday Club. I'm stepping in because Jenny is currently unavailable. She's lost her voice because we've both come down with a really bad cold. And what you're looking at here is a lovely display of both modern 00 locomotives and rolling stock and also Hornby 00. It was a wonderful experience to look at this, and Jen was just full of nostalgia when she got to see the 00 again. She was like a kid in a candy shop, as people say. It was really nice to see a proper fun display of old and new rolling stock, and she really had a good time with it. But we also had a look at some fantastic model railways, small model railways, and dioramas. And the amount of detail that's gone into these is just phenomenal. Some of the stuff, it feels like you could reach into the screen and touch it and it would be the real thing. So we had a great time having a look at this stuff. There's a huge model railway that we've got in an old carriage here at the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway, which was donated by the widow of a man that knew the Reverend Audrey, who created the Thomas the Tank Engine books, of course. And when you see it, it's just phenomenal. It's a huge thing, and it's clear that it was his pride and joy, and he loved doing stuff with it. And this is it here. It's huge. It feels amazing to look at, but when you see it up in person, and you actually get to see it like for real, the sheer size of this thing is amazing. I am not kidding. It's big, and it takes a while to have a look at the whole thing and really let it sink in just what you're looking at. We had a great time with this. It was a lot of fun to see. And as you can see here, there's actual smoke. Some of the locomotives have actual smoke in them, and it's a wonderful experience to see it. Clearly some of it has had to be expanded, and this is what the team have done. themselves. This adds on to the end of that of the railway, and it becomes something that they've created that brings it from what the Reverend Audrey's friend had done into what they're doing down at the Ecclesbourne Valley. And this transition, it's not fully finished yet, but when you get to see it next time at in another event, I think you'll be really impressed just how much it blends together. I was certainly very impressed.
Slow it down. Yeah, that will automatically stop utility. Perfect. There we go.
Oh yeah. Do I need
Power
to...
off.
So
There
we are.
We went outside after we'd had a look at these model railways, and we weren't initially going to go on the train. That was something that kind of happened at the spur of the moment. What we're actually here for is the miniature railway, the ride-on railway that's down the side of the main railway line, and this is its 10th anniversary. It's been here for 10 years, and it's an awful lot of fun. The carriages that they've got are nice and sturdy, let you ride behind the thing without overwhelming the entire railway. Jen had a good long run on it, and it was really popular. When you see it in person, it's a lot of fun. A lot of people were very interested in it. Jenny had a great time on this. She rode back and forth. As you can see from the footage that we're showing on screen now, this thing goes a long way. It's still following down the side of the railway line, and there's a big shed that all of the engines and stock go in. It was a lot of fun. A lot of the kids came along and had a look at it while Jen was getting to grips with how you drive these things, and they all had a whale of a time. It's a really nice thing to have a look at and go and have a ride on. Lots of fun, and like I say, it goes down the side of the main railway line, so you can do one and then go and do the other. And it's a good day out. We had a really good time.
This is something actually that's missing from modern rail travel. They try and dress up the idea of all these pendolinos and other such things, and Desiros and Turbostars, as being really comfy and modern and great. But the honest truth is, I'd rather be sat in a compartment in an SK coach, just like we've got here, an old Mark 1, with the bouncy seats. But we've got windows that line up with the seats. We've got a really quite extensive table here. We've got enough room for 8 people. So say you've got a family, this is the perfect location. A little bit of privacy to be able to hang out, relax, and actually enjoy the train journey. And this is what is missing when you go on a train today. And I know that it's probably a lot to do with the density of people in a train, and this is probably quite a wasteful way of using the space when you want to pack them in and get bums on seats. But actually, this is a much nicer way to ride the rails. It's really good actually that you can still go to preserved railways and enjoy how things used to be, but without the cheese sandwiches. I remember British Rail cheese sandwiches. They I don't know what they did to them. I think they stomped on them a bit and beat them with a stick. They were always slightly curled up and dry and stale, and I don't know where they got the cheese from, but I think that somebody was involving feet to make that stuff. Yeah, keep the catering. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. It's almost like we're riding on the same train.
Come here! Come here! Come here! The whale!
Is hamster, Mr. Faulty? Today's video is sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre, your first choice for finding all of the models featured today at the best possible price at the link in the description. TMC also offers custom weathering and renumbering to any model, be it brand new or pre-owned. Check out their full pre-owned listings too, where you can be assured of quality as every item is screened and graded by professional staff. TMC, the Model Centre, your first choice for all aspects of modelling. Oh yes, this is the way to travel by train. Ah, comfort and your own little personal space. I love it. I always love travelling on heritage trains like this. The smell, the feel, the vibe, the sounds, everything about it is just totally amazing. I'm covered in soot because I've been doing a bit of window hanging. Got some amazing footage, just really enjoying ourselves here. It's a great little line to come and visit if you're ever in the area, and certainly you won't be disappointed. But I'm probably pebble dashed in black soot. But that's the sign of having a good time around trains. So this is the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway, as we've said before. It runs from Wirksworth down to Duffield. We're in Derbyshire, and I guess we're fairly close to Matlock, Bakewell, places like that. We've had to come down through there. And Matlock Bath is a lovely place in its own right, but Peak Rail is very close by, so you could actually combine both in the same trip. Well, it's been really great here today, and certainly I do hope that you've enjoyed the video that we've put together for you. Riding the rails on the Ecclesbourne Valley Railway is certainly something that I've not done up till now, and I thoroughly enjoyed that trip. We also went on the miniature railway. It's the 10-year anniversary. How time flies. And we also took a look at some of the model railway exhibits as well that are on display here at Wirksworth Station. And a big thank you to Owen for inviting us down here. We've really had a great day and thoroughly enjoyed our time here. But until next time, don't forget to tickle that like button. Oh yes, it does like being tickled. Woohoo, tickle me, tickle me. And also share this video to social media. Let other people know about this amazing day that we've had and to enjoy the experience too. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, then it's quick, it's easy, it's free, and it's the best way to make sure that you don't miss out on forthcoming content. You can also find us over on Patreon and help support the channel to make the videos that you want to see. And don't forget too that we've got our full merch store, and check out those pin badges. Show your proud membership of the Monday Club and enjoy some of the unique benefits that we're putting together for those people who've bought the pin badges to get discounts in model rail shops up and down the country. But until next time, you take great care of yourself. Happy modelling, happy rail riding. Bye for now. Today's video comes in association with Trainomatic, makers of DCT decoders and accessories that are designed by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. Find the full range available to order now at tramfabrique.co.uk. Additional support is provided by...
This is Clark Railworks, and this is what we do. You'll know us from Ellis Clark Trains, and you'll get the same friendly expertise with us too. We've got a huge range of pre-owned model railways from all your favourite manufacturers, and maybe some you hadn't heard of before. It's the place to come for quality. We don't stock substandard models, and everything we sell is fully tested and photographed by model railway experts. No matter whether you model double O gauge, N, HO or more, we have sought after models from all around the world with new listings added every weekday. Check out what's available now at clarkrailworks.com, and don't miss out on your latest logo.
Today's video is sponsored by TMC, the Model Centre, your first choice for finding all of the models featured today at the best possible price at the link in the description. TMC also offers custom weathering and renumbering to any model, be it brand new or pre-owned. Check out their full pre-owned listings too, where you can be assured of quality as every item is screened and graded by professional staff. TMC, the Model Centre, your first choice for all aspects of modelling. I'd like to thank everybody over on Patreon, and an extra special huge thanks goes out to our Patreon heroes. Without you guys over on Patreon, we really wouldn't be able to keep making the video content that you see on this channel. And don't forget that you can also head on over to patreon.com/Jennifer Kirk and check out the different tiers of rewards. Thank you so much. You are absolute legends.